It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And we'll see Devin White. He's a useful part of the team's pass rush this season, with 5 sacks so far. It's the Eagles and the Commanders under the lights.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend 2 plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniel, that is intercepted by the 1st-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right with this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be taken down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Washington.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. On target. Got it to McLaurin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the book. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and as you see, coming into the week, ranks right up there with the leaders in rushing touchdowns. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. They'll run it here with Saquon. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third down and 9. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
from the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now Daniels. Open man, the veteran, Allen Robinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, it's Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll go down, back at the 4. From a little further back, Here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw with Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Here's Daniels. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A huge play just before the half. 47 yards. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And a short pickup down inside the 10. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. John Mechie. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing now, Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best of the best.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Hurts working in the pistol. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the...
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Washington.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
And the Commanders are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. The motion man here is McLaurin. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Dotson, the man in motion. On play action, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
John Mechie was the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Daniel. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
So we are through 3. We'll have... So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Daniels now going to look to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Killy Ringo.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Washington. Now Daniels. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. Still going. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Washington. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. They'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Dotson, the man in motion. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end. Got it. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In trouble, and down he goes. 3rd and 9. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Barkley, and he will score again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, it's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.